I'll just turn it off as soon as it populates. I'll turn it off. Okay. Maybe it's because I had that private. Yeah, yeah. All right, let me call Bill and ask him. Friday afternoon is good. I think it should be because we had already talked about Friday, so we're just moving it from, and we would have been there all day anyway. So let me figure that out. And then I need to walk Bill through just getting on to the meeting. Yes. Now, are you going to schedule that once we do the time? And do I schedule that? Do you schedule it? How do we do that? For Friday? Yeah. Vietnam bad meeting. Right. Okay. Yep. Perfect. I can't think of anything right this second. I think this is a productive meeting and you've helped me with some of my other stuff. Good. Sounds good, buddy. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Jesus. Hey, Bill, it's Mike. Give me a buzz regarding our session at Amador Valley. Okay, give me a buzz. Um, I want to confirm for a time on Friday, which is the same day we had them, but at 1 o'clock to do a Zoom meeting. So need to talk to you, get you set up so you understand how to do that. Okay, it's not real hard. Should be fairly simple. So talk to you soon. Bye.
Hmm.
Hello, Patty. Mike Martin here. Mike, no problem. I just wanted to call you real quick and say I will be, uh, I'm going to join us, but only for about a half an hour. I've got a business meeting at 5:30, but I'm going to try and jump on for about 25 minutes. Okay, no problem. I'm just trying to do my due diligence here. Take care. Hello, this is Mike. Hi. Ah, okay. I was on the other call. I was on the other line. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, call me ahead of time before you process, please. Obviously, with this downturn, and I'm basically out of business because I basically do event marketing. So it's a real tough situation for me. But I'm trying to project out that far. But I need to make sure that I got money in there to cover. If you're gonna start processing earlier, if you want to do a down payment or something like that, because that's the way I did it for Mushroom Festival. I actually had sent in a down payment, and then Sunday already mailed that back to me. Perfect. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Mm-hmm. 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 Hold on. No, sorry, you caught me swallowing. Just H2O. I'm doing well, above ground, no problem. Doing what I'm doing. Just one day at a time. I'm effectively out of business with the shelter in place because you can't do events, and even when they lift the ban, a lot of people aren't going to be going out and about for a while. So I'm in not good shape from that standpoint, but I am doing some stuff that. The company's doing a couple of things. I'm doing a few things. I'm trying to educate myself on social media so I can do some stuff there. So little by little, and life has changed and changing. My son and his wife and the four grandkids are on their way to Houston, Texas. I think I told you about it a little bit. Uh, There will eventually they will be there. Yeah, they're in one of the villages there. Yeah, they found a. I guess it must be a pretty good area because they're basically upgrading from their $1 million house in Danville to a $1 million house in Houston. But but they have significant more acreage and significant more square feet. Small, small. Yeah, it was around 2000, maybe 21. Yeah. Danville, Crow Canyon Country Club. In, mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you got Danville, and then the hottie toddies will say, "Well, I live in Blackhawk." Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not in it. Yeah, that's all, and they're excited. They're basically right now on the road. They left last Wednesday. Made a pit stop in Redlands, a short pit stop in Glendale, Arizona, to see my sister, and now they're in a rented house in Tucson because they got to wait about 30 days for escrow to close in Houston. So little by little, they're on their way there, and that whole area. My son called me Saturday morning. He was walking on the campus. He's within walking distance of the University of Arizona campus, and you know, three bodies on the whole campus. I mean, it was quite interesting to say the least. But he's in a rented gated house in just 6 or 8 blocks from there, and they're having a good time. It's quiet. They're uneventful. He's doing a little tiny bit of work while he's in transition, and he's going to be doing just fine. And probably down the road, I'll be heading out there as well. So just time will tell. Time will tell. So how about you? How about you guys? You guys, no, no, yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing some things online that actually I'm doing Zoom networking meetings with people in Houston. Go figure. I found it, and I'm gonna stay all over it as much as I can because I figure if I can make a few contacts, then those at least will be some warm things for me to do. But they might be able to introduce me to people. And then the other thing that I'm doing, I think I told you I'm the chapter president for a holistic chamber of commerce chapter. Yeah, I'm doing that here in Dublin, but there's a holistic chamber of commerce that down there in Houston, and it's in the villages. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, 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 that's what they say, and it's supposedly for my son, it's going to be, instead of having an hour and a half commute if he were to drive versus and not having to take the BART in, he says it's a 15 or 20-minute drive to get downtown to where the company he's with is currently renting some space, but he's going to be taking the company through a whole build out. They're going to find a space and do the whole thing. He's going to become the manager there. So I spent one weekend there, long time, many years ago. I went to a meeting at the Galleria, whatever the hotel was at the Galleria. But that was years ago, and it was unfortunately at the wrong time of the year. It was in the middle of July. So, I said, fuck, I'm back in Vietnam. It's 100 and 100. Yeah. Yep. Even at commute hours, he said it's a pittance compared to what he was doing here. Uh, yeah. 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 Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. 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 Well, I understand that whole downtown is all built out underground like Atlanta. Yeah. That's what I, uh, yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at. So, and he supposedly he found me within 2 miles of their place, some two-bedroom apartment thing that I could get for, you know, half the price that I'm paying here. So, and bigger at that. So, who knows? No, I'm paying 27. Yeah, yeah, something like that, and a nice two-bedroom. So that kind of thing. So we'll see. Time will tell. I'm here till September. We'll pack it up and put some stuff in storage for a bit, and then figure out what I'm trying to figure out is is anything going to happen in the last quarter of this year? And for me, when I say that, outdoors, I think they're going to lift things, but I don't think people are going to be coming back in droves. Like there's some, like you came down to the to Morgan Hill that one time. You saw how many people were there? Tons, you know. I don't. I. Mm, they're in the category. Yeah, they fit the category. Yeah. Mm, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. 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 It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, there's too many people that. I in my opinion, they're overreacting. I mean, this whole thing is an overreaction. I mean, the the st- the statistical numbers on deaths is keeps they keep revising them downward. You know, they keep revising the numbers for the people that they're testing that they have it, but it's a mild case, so they recover. So the numbers keep going down and going down and going down. I mean, yeah, somebody got it, but they got it just like they got the fucking flu. You know, and there's more people have died this year from the basic flu than the coronavirus. You know, and that's that's the travesty of the whole freaking thing. You know, do we have to be careful? The hell yeah, you got to be careful, especially when you know the reasons why some of the stuff gets spread. No reason to put yourself at risk, but at the same time, sometimes some of the stuff they're doing is to the point of being stupid. No, we know that they're not. We know that they're not. Yeah, yeah, uh huh. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's well, it's yeah, no, I agree with you. It's unfortunate, especially, this is the one time that there should have been no politics. But what do these fucking idiots do? Pelosi opening her mouth like she does. Schumer, trying to block the money. Like right now, they ran out of money for the small business stuff. So I'm right now I'm fucked. Okay. I mean, luckily I had mine in before they supposedly. Well, I know that I had mine in before they announced running out of money. So they cannot use the excuse, well, you never submitted. Well, fuck you. I've got my application number right here. You know, So but the fact that Pelosi and Schumer did that is just criminal, in my opinion. It's criminal because they don't give a shit about the American people. All they do is they care is about themselves. That's all. Oh, that's what they're trying to. Yeah, though that on purpose. That their whole goal is still to get rid of them. And I just saw something on one of my emails. Somebody said, well, looks like he's going to get reelected, but guess what? We're also going to fucking go after him and impeach him again. I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? It's tough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that that there should be no consideration to blame him because there is no blame. It wasn't him. And I don't buy any of the bullshit. He did stop the flights coming in from China at the end of January, way ahead of the curve. Uh, but guess what? Our neighbor to the north, they still have flights coming in from China today. Yeah, it's a no. In fact, they keep spreading more lies. It keeps stretching the numbers. That's the part that's annoying to me. You know, if you want to fight dirty, fight dirty, but don't fight dirty when it's detrimental to a lot of people. There are old Democrats, there's old Republicans. You know, and they're trying to make it out. And I still haven't figured out why the way that they're counting deaths, because most of the deaths that are occurring worldwide, the people that are dying are the people that are primarily over 70, and and they have had or have some pre-existing condition of some way, shape, or form. You know, but that's never discussed. Everything is a COVID death, where the guy could have died from pneumonia. No guessing. That's the actuality. That to me, that is total bullshit. That is total bullshit. Encephalitis from COVID? No. Sorry. That scientifically can't even be in the same ballpark. Some something Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying something in that person's environment caused them to get that other illness. Just like there's a whole lot of people out there with other illnesses that are, oh, by chance have gotten infected with the COVID deal, because it's an airborne deal where their systems were weaker, therefore more likely. It all fits together, but they're trying to blame everything on COVID, which is bullshit. It's not all COVID. That's my only point. It's not all COVID, and to try to make it out to be that it's all COVID, and that's one of the numbers that are counting on the deaths. They could have 70 other things wrong with them, but if they had a little COVID, boom, that's the cause of death. And that's crazy. That's nuts. You know, it's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. Oh boy, six of one, half a dozen. Absolutely, absolutely. So that like I said, there you go. No, no, I've moved to San Ramon, so it's just right. Yeah, I'm right off the 680. I'm about a mile off the 680 coming north on Crow Canyon Road. But other than that, like I said, I'm sure the guys from the Vietnam Vets group will probably have some kind of a deal for me. So we'll figure it out. I'll invite you to that meeting whenever that's going to happen. Uh huh. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think I did read about that guy. And there's a lot of people in rest homes that are dying. My first question was he a smoker? Did he have something wrong with his lungs? First thing you ask is, were they a smoker? And I don't hear people asking that question. Oh, he was 80. Okay, so he was in the age group. Bingo. Okay. Well, was he a smoker? I don't know. You know. Yeah, yeah. Though there's all kinds of stories that. Holy moly, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I will. All right. We'll do something for sure. I don't know if, when, blah blah blah. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, think September, October. Yeah, 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 yeah. You told me that. Sure. Hmm. Did you get the thing ironed out? Who was it? Your sister or brother? Where you were having some issues? Hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right. Right. Ah. Okay. Well. Oh, absolutely. Let's plan on doing it. I haven't been to San Antonio in ages. I haven't been on the river deal in that's years. I had a cousin who was Navy, but ended up being stationed at the air base there for a little while, and so I got to visit him there, and that was kind of fun. Oh, it was probably in the late '70s, early '80s, something like that, and that's what I heard. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, no, I got some friends in Austin too, so I know they're all close enough, and I'll be looking for stuff to do. Because I'm going to go there to help my son because they're moving from an environment that is heavy heavy family support, for the family, and they're going to some place where they're until they get at some circle of friends there, they're not going to have anybody uh, from a support standpoint. So I'm the one that's mobile right now, and the rest of the people are all staying put, but they'll go visit, so that it'll all everything works in its own time. He's friendly with the mother, yeah. Danville. So they're that's she's part of that support network thing. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, she's too concerned about her money, and she's in a situation where she remarried, and the turkey she remarried is they don't have a relationship anymore. But she hasn't kicked him out and hasn't divorced him because she doesn't want to pay alimony. She, yeah, it's one of those deals. It is what it is, and I just keep chuckling and just keep moving forward. I'm trying to live my life the way that I can with what I got. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You know, Try to do. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't answer the phone. I think I said I said I couldn't answer it or talk at the time. It's because I was on some kind of a call. One of the things, like I said, that I am doing is I'm taking a lot of webinars and doing stuff that hopefully will pay me something, and it is. It's working. It's giving me a little of this, a little bit of that. Let me just ask a question between you and your lady. Do you know anybody that owns small like retail businesses? I know most of them are closed down right now, but any convenience stores, drug stores that are not chains but small, locally owned. We, our company, the Real Time Company, came out with a uh, hand sanitizer with skin conditioners in it, and it's just flying off the shelf. We have some it's the kind that meets all CDC guidelines, but it's not the caustic stuff that if you use some of the stuff that that says, it has to have 70% alcohol and this, that, and the other, well, those dry up your hands. So so we put in some stuff for skin conditioners, and it's like a miracle, and people love it. So I'm looking for that. Yeah, yeah. Hairdressers are a perfect one. Yeah, and we got little 3 ounce guys that their cost is less than $5 a tube, and they can sell them for like 10, or they can sell them for whatever they want above cost, obviously. But most people are selling for 10, and they can't keep them in stock. But some people have the notion, like I had an old guy, 75-year-old guy, owns 3 medical supply stores. And he says, well, if you sell that shit to me for this, then I'll do it. And his cost of entry was, I think it was $4.76 a tube. And he wanted a $3.50 price. And our guy said, "What are you smoke? What are you smoking, dude? Ours has got more stuff, better product, and you want it to be the same cost as the junk that you're buying, and and that company's allocating you 1 case a month, and we can give you 500 tubes, in 3 weeks. Excuse me? Okay, goodbye." Well, it's yeah, this retail side that I'm in now, Carl, is yeah, I had it took me about a year and a half to understand the retail side of stuff. And I still don't understand all of it, because now they're saying, well, go out and set up some retail accounts too. So I'm having to learn that part, because before I was B2C, and and I was doing very well in the B2C once I learned the game. And and now we're B to retail, which is totally that's a different game because people are looking at margins there and all that kind of stuff. So you have to be cognizant of, middleman stuff. So it's interesting. It's a good game to be playing. So that's what's happening. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let me know what's happening and I'll talk to you soon. Same to you, buddy. Take care now. Bye bye.
Hey Nick, I got a business proposition for you.
What's up?
I'll tidy up that entire garden tomorrow if you can make one copy.
Don't need to do that.
Well, I want to anyway. When we leave, I'm gonna do it so Charlie will. Oh, wow, they're on some kind of garden. This carpet is just something else now.
It's terrible.
I was just saying, you know why they use the lightest carpet?
Why?
Cheapest.
To what?
It was the
Oh,
least
cheapest.
expensive.
Yeah, probably so.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, this is, I'm running out of ink,
Yeah,
and this, I talked to my repair guy,
yeah.
and he said, not worth fixing.
Oh, no shit, huh?
So unfortunately, I just had to buy another one,
Oh, you bought a new printer?
and it's gonna be delivered tomorrow.
Nice. Well, that's good. You got the TV then from Kim and them. That's gotta be, I would say a TV of your old size has gotta be like $300. I don't know.
Oh, no, the TV my size, I paid back in the day, I paid like 700.
How about one of those?
That's a little bit less.
I got my Netflix set up. I gotta get my some weights in there and start really.
There, is this okay?
Yeah, because if it's light, I'll keep the light one and I'll send them the original. Just so I remember. Okay, thanks. I got a webinar tonight
Do you? For what?
for drinking, information on how to quit drinking.
Oh, cool.
If it works out, I don't know. It says it's all for free, and it's like, yee.
Usually if they're say free, it's free. Now, they may try to sell you something at the end of the deal, but all you do is say no.
Yeah. I like to keep my waters in here, by the way.
That's cool.
Cold water's good.
I'm gonna go up and check the mail here in a little.
I can go check it if you want right now. I got my shoes on and everything.
I got a call. I think the key, here, let me get the key.
I think I'll go smoke a cig and then on the way back, check the mail.
There.
I'll be fucking glad when all this is over.
Yeah. If you need help with the webinar, just let me know and I can,
Okay.
usually fairly simple. You just have to click generally one button and sometimes you have to click a second button, but just one.
Yeah, right on. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.